Howdy folks, welcome to episode 22. Today we are going to see if we can get an elevator built, and first I wanted to do a couple things here. I need to do some crafting. So one of the things I wanted to show you guys with this was the super crafting frame. And so what you do is you craft this with sticks surrounding a crafting table, and that will give you the crafting frame. And so what you do is you shift click on this and it will let you into the GUI, and so you can place something in here. You place a recipe in here, and then when you click on it, it takes stuff out of your inventory. So we have 62, 61 here. Here, we'll put them in our hotbar so we can see. And so when you punch this, it, okay. Yeah, I guess you have to punch it with an empty hand. So we'll do this, and boom. No. Oh, I guess it's right click. Let's see. Right click. Yeah. So when you right click, it gives you stuff. It crafts the recipe that you've put in there, and it gives you copies of that. So I basically threw that up there so I can do some iron hose, because the thing upstairs goes through quite a few of those. And so the other thing we need to do is make the elevator blocks, and so we need to make 2 of these. Machine frame, and apparently it's not going to let me do the recipe here, so I need to do it manually. So okay, iron on the corners, or is it that I wasn't on the here? Let's try this again. Yeah, that's why. Okay, so we'll do this. We'll get 2 of these, and then we'll try this and see if we can do 2 of these. There we go. Okay, so there's our elevators, and then we need some, I wanted to make some machine blocks, and so let me make sure I've got this, some factory blocks. I want to make some of these, and they're pretty cool. You can do various things with them, and so I want to make a few stacks of these. Let's see, and we'll make 2 stacks to start off, and we'll see where we can go from there. So yeah, I want to make those, and I'm going to use those for at least some of the items on there. And let's see if we have some glass in here that we can start pulling off. Yeah, so we'll grab some glass, gray bordered here, and we'll get a stack going there. And so what I wanted to do was, we'll get up here. Whoops, I keep forgetting I have the auto door now. Okay, so we're going to go up here, and we're going to basically create a place for our whatchamacallit, our elevator to go from. And so it's going to be here. And let me see, let me get rid of this. And I don't have a regular axe. Okay, so I'll get rid of this. And then I'm going to need to basically dig down here. So let me get some of this, and it looks like the sun's going down too. So let me get back inside, and we'll make it morning first, since we're going to be on an inside-outside thing. So we definitely don't want to be doing that with critters out for right now. Okay, so we'll get some sleep here, and here we go. Okay, so what I want to do here is I want to make my elevator shaft going down, and it's going to go down from where this block is. So let me get rid of this stuff here as well. And we'll get rid of all this dirt and stuff, and make sure that wherever this creeper is in my in my radar here, that it's not going to jump out at me. So we'll get this cleared out, and we'll start going down here. And I believe my thing is at 62. 62. Okay, so we'll punch a hole out here. And I'm hearing skeletons. Okay, So this is, yeah, there we go. Okay, so there's our doorway. And let me put this back in here. There we go. Okay, so this is going to be, actually maybe I do want to clear this whole thing out. Maybe it'll look a little bit nicer. But yeah, this is going to be our elevator shaft. And so I'm going to need to clear those out too, aren't I? So we'll get these cleared out. And I'm going to need a spot to sit the elevator too, so I might have to move the elevator shaft out another block. So let's see here. Because I want to sit the elevator... Oh man, that scared me. Alright, I'm hearing the footsteps sounds. Okay, so yeah, I want to put the elevator block here. And let me make sure that... Let's see. Got to put this facing the right way. If I can reach it. Is it going to let me reach it? There we go. Okay, and the other one is going to go directly underneath that. So it's going to go here. And so we're going to put these on the two levels where we want the elevator to actually go from one place to the other. And so that's going to be these three. So I need to break out this as well. And so we're going to get our factory blocks now too, because I want to use those for the floor of the elevator. And let's see, we've got rusty plate, wireframe, purple wireframe. Let's try the purple wireframe, and we'll go 9 of these. So here we go. So that's going to be our elevator itself. That's going to be the floor of the elevator. And I'm going to need to run, let's see, I'm going to need to run Redstone Conduit here. And I'm also going to need a couple of buttons. So I guess I'll have to get some stone here, or wood. Let's see, yeah. So we'll get some buttons going. And so what we're going to do is, let's see here, we need to run some conduit here. And this is going to need to go all the way up to here. And so I'm also going to need some conduit facade, I think, in order to do this. So we'll get this put up here first and get our line going, because what happens is when you press the button, when this thing receives a redstone signal, it pulls the elevator to itself. And when this one up here receives a redstone signal, it pulls the elevator up there. And so what you want is your button for up here is going to go here. So when you go into the elevator, you're going to push this button here, and it's going to go up. So I also need to run a power line. Let's see, we'll go down an extra one, and because that's going to get us below the floor. Yep. Okay. So we're going to go. Do I have? Yeah, I have a faster pickaxe here. Actually, could have used my double pickaxe, I suppose. And I have torches. Good. So I'm going to need those too. So yeah, let's get this going. We'll go through. Yeah, great. Stupid gravel. Okay, and get this all the way through. And the random damage is still funny. Okay. I think that is our wall. Yeah, that looks like the wall. And I can hear the... Ah, cool. There it is. Perfect. So we're going to put in our conduit. So we're going to get our conduit coming all the way down here. See if we can do it. Come on. I just don't want to miss one and have to come back. Come on, conduit. You can do it. There we go. And I also have to watch out for letting it get dark out there too, because I've got a big hole in the side of my base. Okay, so now this should, and it's not. So let me try turning it with the wrench, because I think this may be a bug. Yeah, all of a sudden it's got, okay. So let me turn this off for a second. Whoops. And get this out of here. Turn this off. Okay, so this needs to face that way. Yeah. Okay, and we'll get this back here. So this wrench, that's the nice thing about this wrench, is you can turn that stuff on and off with it. And I also need some conduit facade. So let me grab some of that quickly. Get some of this out of here. There's actually one right there, and I need some binder. There we go. Okay, so I'll grab a stack of that, and we'll get that coming in. And so this has power, and we have a floor. So I just need, yeah, I just need to get the facades and the buttons on here. So we'll get our button up here. And our other button is going to be here, so I need to get the facade on there first. Come on. Let's see if this stuff is out here now yet. Perfect. Okay, so we need to do this, and we'll get a bunch of these, and we'll take these and paint them. So I want to paint them. I need to pick a block here, so let's get the chisel out, and let's see what kind of cool industrial looking blocks we have for this stuff. And let's see, I kind of like the blue. Metal box, metal column, rusty plates. I kind of like this thing, this blue here. Yeah, I think I will take this one. And whoops, I don't have room for buttons. Okay, I'm gonna throw the torches down here for a minute. So we're gonna get these painting so that we can use them, and we'll put this in here and this in there. Okay, and apparently my inventory is all full, so I need to get some of this glass out of here. Alright, so this thing is painting. Excellent. And I'll probably have to make some more conduit facade too, so let me grab some more of that out of here. Let's see, we need binder. Yeah, so we'll get some of that coming out too. And those are almost done. And I'll also need to chisel some more of these blocks. Probably should do a bunch of these in this blue. Okay. And we'll get this in here too. Alright. So let's get this at least tested so that we can make sure it works. So now you click on this to make the facade go up. So where's our sun? It's getting there. Okay. And we should be able to place a button on here. So this, yes, will bring our elevator up. This will bring our elevator down. It should anyway. So I'll have to check and see why that's not going there. Ah, because it's not connected there. Okay. So where's our wrench? We get the wrench. And let's see if we can get this to connect. Nope, wrong way. Nope. Okay, I'm gonna have to break the block out and to reach the top. Okay, so let me go sleep real quickly and see if I don't spin my bed around too with the wrench. You have to be careful what you hit with that wrench. You can do some weird stuff with it. And spun buttons around too. Alright, so let's get this set up. We'll break this block out here. Break this block out here. Okay, and now how am I going to... just realized how am I going to get that thing... Let's see. How am I going to get the thing to connect with the log back there. Okay, so I need to do this and then go grab the blocks and put the log back. Let's try this again. Take 2. Okay, so we'll put the log. Is that going to go this way? Yeah, that's going this way. Okay, and then I need to reach the top of this with this wrench very carefully. There we go. I think that's doing it now. All right, so now when we put our button back on, there we go. Awesome. So we have an elevator, and then we can also add call buttons so that if you come down here and the elevator is not up here, let's see, I want it to come down here. So yeah, here's our facade. And so if it's, let's go up here. Okay, let's get the elevator, whoops. We'll get the elevator to come up. And say we come downstairs and we came out some other way and the elevator isn't where we want it to be. We hit this button and now it'll call the elevator down. Awesome. And let me turn off this waypoint as well now that we're done using it. There we go. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to clean up the elevator shaft and, you know, fill this out instead of a bunch of stone. And let me finish that up and I will be back in a minute. Okay guys, we are back and it's all finished up, so let's take a look. And here is the inside of the elevator. So basically when you come, there's a call button if you need it, or you just walk in and you press the button and you go up. And then when you're done up here, you can press the button and go back down. And there's a call button upstairs too, so we'll check that out. So there's a call button here if it's up here and you need to call the elevator. There you go. And so this can actually go quite a distance. It's not just 3 blocks or whatever, so I can extend this. I figure I'll probably extend this downward if I want to build more down there or upward or whatever. But yeah, that's how the elevator system works in the, what is this, RFTools, I believe, is the mod for that. So yeah, it's the RFTools mod. There we go. And so yeah, that's how the elevator works. So that's going to be it for episode 22. Join me in episode 23, and I think we'll start seeing if we can get to the end, because I need to make like an Enderman farm. So yeah, we're going to start doing all the things we need to do in order to get to the end. So join me in episode 23 and we'll start on that, and we'll see you then. Later.